OU Athletic Director Joe Castiglione reportedly retiring from his full-time role, according to ESPN insider Pete Thamel. Sources report Castiglione initiated the conversation about his retirement with school officials nearly a month ago. So we got to talk about it here. The longest tenured AD in major college sports. We got Fox 25's Colby Daniels here. So we're talking about all the titles that he won. Let's just talk really quickly about what his departure could mean for OU athletics moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the future of college athletics is something that is undetermined. We know that it's changing. It has been changing for years now, and the end doesn't necessarily seem to be in sight. I think if you are a non-football revenue type of sport, then you have to be a little bit worried about what your future looks like. Oklahoma, I think, is probably better equipped than most programs or most other athletic departments to handle, I think, the changing of the guard, if you will, and what that means for the non-revenue sports. But it's still something, I think, without having somebody like Joe C. in that chair to worry about, the lifespan of what you're doing and what you're able to accomplish.
And it's been reported that he'll stay on as the athletic director emeritus, which, like with that kind of stuff, in the way that these programs are structured now, there's so many titles, you can't really get a thumb on what any of this stuff really means. Do you have any idea what that role is going to look like for him?
I mean, he's going to be around, right? Yeah. That's what we can say. He's going to have an office somewhere. He's going to stroll in. Maybe he doesn't have to get there as early or stay as late as he used to, but he's going to be around the program. I would imagine that he's going to, be able to throw his 2 cents in on any topics of conversation. But speaking of titles, the executive advisor, Randall Stevenson, the former CEO of AT&T, is now the one in charge of this new AD search. So, Joe C. will probably have a say. He built this thing over the last 27 years. There's no way they're not going to listen to him, but he'll be around. And again, I think the fact that 2028, I think, is the timeline for that other title just kind of says, like, they're not necessarily in a rush to get this done tomorrow.
As long as he's still out there giving Jordans to the new coaches.
That's right.
That's
right.
Some of the greatest stuff ever. He's just so excited. Like, here we go. We did it. For the switching it up a little bit to go to the summer league for the NBA. We got a lot of young guys coming into the league. Some of those draft picks that were excited, some not so excited at where they got picked. What do you think so far of what you've seen in some of these young class coming into the league?
It's only been one game. Obviously, on Sunday we have a game tonight and tomorrow before they shift to Las Vegas later in the week. Nikola Topic is the guy that everybody's interested in. He was the first-round pick a year ago. He had a partially torn ACL. That was why he dropped in the draft. Would have been a top-5 pick otherwise. I would just say pump the brakes on, I guess, what you're watching, because he's just kind of getting the rust off of his game, but he clearly has a great feel for the game as a point guard. I think he has a good idea of when to go, when to pull back. His just overall ability to have the game on a string, if you will, has been impressive through one game, and I think the athleticism and just ability to explode will come along. But there's a lot to be excited about with him for sure.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see him, like a highlight clip at a time, going through X. Like when you'd see one clip and you're like, wow, this guy's just walking through and around people.
That's right. That's right.
It's pretty impressive.
And Brooks Barnhizer, the second-round pick, looks like maybe an Alex Caruso 2.0 kind of guy. Hard-nosed guy, does all the little things, diving for loose balls, terrific defender, and a guy that I think Sam Presti will absolutely fall in love with.
Yeah, competitor, right?
Competitor, that's right.
We were a high motor away from checking all the boxes.
First one in, last one out, all the gym rat, all the descriptors that you would apply to Alex Caruso, most likely.
We appreciate the time. We know you got a busy week coming up. You got Big 12 Conference with Media Days starting tomorrow in the DFW here, so Oklahoma State players will take the stage Wednesday. We'll find out more about their rivals in conference. So Fox 25's Colby Daniels, you saw him here. You'll see him there. Reports from Frisco tomorrow and Wednesday at 5 and 9. We'll get you all caught up. That is something you do not want to miss, folks. Football season is closer than you think.